Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Shtajio's Vlog, episode 32. I am Henry Thurlow.
I'm Arthell and
All right, so this is, for people not familiar, this is an anime and animation vlog, right? Where we talk about industry, inside stuff, and what we're doing. You and I are both living and working here in Japan, right? And we have this studio that works on all anime and whatnot. Any general comments to any new people that might be...
Yeah, so this is our vlog, and we're trying different things that a lot of other people are doing. Because we do get a few comments like, "Oh, hey, show us some, process stuff and things like that." But we feel like there are already a lot of YouTube videos with those things up there. So we wanted to kind of take a more, casual route to just kind of topics and conversations that happen behind the scenes in anime and in production in general. And so, which is the reason why. So we have like the comment section down there where we hope that, so this is for all our new viewers, that if you guys have just questions or ideas or comments or things that you want to know more about, with conversations or anything that we can help you with, please comment down below.
Yeah. Give us some suggestions. Sometimes we struggle with topics. Actually, today we're going to have a kind of general topic, but we will answer more specific things if you guys write down there. But be specific. Tell us exactly what it is about the anime industry you're interested in. Okay, so first things first. Anything new, Arthel? Anything new at you? I'm growing this beard in right here. I don't know how long I'm going to let it go. I might shave it next week. Who knows? But
He's always got the big shag going on, man.
What about you? Anything new?
What's new? Anything new happen? Oh, well, we were in the Jay-Z Pharrell video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were. What? We were all recorded to be in the Jay-Z and Pharrell video.
Yeah.
And then, as we're watching, we see you for 3 seconds, and then it's gone.
They're like, cut that guy out, cut them out, cut everybody out.
No, but it was still cool. You were in it. Yep.
Yeah. So that was a really good. It was a really, really cool experience, and just having them contact us and saying that they wanted to even just represent our company in their video with the other entrepreneurs. So that was really cool, and so I think that's kind of new.
We recently worked on, me and the other two animators from the animation department over there worked on an episode of One Piece recently, and I think the reception for that was pretty good. Episode 937 for those One Piece fans out there, and then I did like a little interview thing with Crunchyroll where I broke down a whole bunch of One Piece animation sequences that inspired me throughout the years. So for anyone, if you haven't checked that out, that's like all over social media. Check out the music video, check out any Crunchyroll account, and you'll see my face in one of their recent posts.
Definitely check out Crunchy as well, because the Crunchyroll Expo is coming up. So we have we'll be part of one of the panels in that. I'll be on a panel with Roland Keltz, who's a very well established writer and journalist out here in the States. And so we'll both be talking about a very interesting topic. So if you can join the Crunchyroll Expo, please log in and please check it out.
So today, what I was thinking we could do is, since we don't have a real main topic, just really quick kind of run through the different things that we've produced, and if we have any commentary on them, kind of say them here. Some inside info that people might not know. For new people in particular checking us out, you might have came over and checked us out from recent articles or from seeing that we worked on One Piece or something like that. We have worked on the recent Attack on Titan series, or like last year's. We did second key animation for Fire Force, Gintama. We worked on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, One Piece, Overlord, Grand Crest War, Seven Deadly Sins, many seasons of Tokyo Ghoul, and we did in-between animation work and cleanup animation work for Castlevania. So you might know us from one of those famous things, right, that these other big studios are producing that we've assisted on, and the recent Given movie that just came out in Japan too. But as far as our own productions go, we don't have our own series yet, but we still, to be quite honest, we've produced quite a lot for a small studio in just the few years that we've been here. So here's the list of actually the 100%, Shtajio produced things. So first one we made was Indigo Ignited, the pilot film.
Yeah. Pilot.
That was the first thing that I directed out here in Japan. I had directed a couple little things in America, but nothing kind of to that extent, and not in Japan trying to do it the Japanese anime style, right? So that was really exciting for me. I did a lot of things in that one, like edited storyboards and keyed animation, a whole lot of things. Director and technical director. You were art director on that.
Yeah, art director, and I did prop design, I think. Yeah.
That was like the first thing that kind of that was actually the first two things we produced here were pre us even having this studio, right? So this one and the second one, the Teflon Funk kind of short that we made. Teflon Funk is an indie comic from New York. And we made a minute long teaser for that. That indie comic as well. Those two productions were done before we had this place, so we were like stacking like paper animation sequences in our houses. And
we were running the company, but that was like the very beginning of there. So we had like stacks of paper to keep like trying to have meetings at one or the other of our houses or something. And at cafes.
Gust is a popular chain of diner kind of things here in Japan, and we kept having meetings with the different artists at one of those. So by the way, as we go through this list, if you're unfamiliar with any of these, like do a quick Google search, because all but one, I think, is available like right now on YouTube. All right, so then after we finally did move into this place, the first thing we produced was Shoujo no Piero, or the doll, which remains our kind of our only like 100% day art created and owned like originals. This is like just 100% from a story you wrote, actually.
And then so they're the mascot characters of our company as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the logo is like a doll face, and if you watch that short film,
you can see where it comes from. And then if you check out our social media, we have a lot of so that's why we put up a lot of illustrations of these two characters.
Oh yeah, recently our character designer Jean Dubois is doing illustrations related to these characters.
Yeah, so stay tuned, because we're gonna have everyone's been asking about where's the day art merch. So here's a little hint that something cool is gonna be coming.
Yeah. If we make merchandise, we have to, just to keep it 100% real, we have to fully own the thing, right? Like we work on one piece, but we can't make one piece merchandise. And similarly, the next thing I'm going to mention is an Adidas commercial we made, but we can't print Adidas merchandise. So the doll, though, Shoujo no Piero, you can Google either one of those. That one's us, so we can actually make merchandise. Most of our shirts feature those characters. So I mentioned the Adidas commercial. It was for Halus, was like a limited run, kind of like a clothing brand run that they had, I guess, for a little while.
That was in France, but then it was also through all the different Adidas shops all over, but I guess the main shop was
But I even saw it here in Japan. Yeah, in Shibuya I went and it actually into a few, I think you guys mentioned one store it was in, and I went and checked it out, and I was like, oh look, they got our poster up. But then I walked down the street and I went into another one, and there it was again. So I think they sent it to lots of places. For a moment in time, for a month there, our characters were probably in Adidas stores all over the place.
Yeah, Adidas stores, and I think the Subway in France, and it was all over. Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Then I think we made the Thinkin' music video. You directed that one.
Oh yeah, the Thinkin'. That was for was it Future and
Spiff TV.
Spiff TV.
It was Bad Bunny.
Spiff TV produced it, and it was feature. It was Bad Bunny Annuel featuring Future.
That's right. Was it Trap? I guess. Yeah. Trap rap music video.
It's like Latin trap.
That was popular nowhere except Puerto Rico, where everyone watched it. It actually has millions of views, millions and millions.
Puerto Rico is so popular.
It actually took even the Weekend video a little while to catch up to that one, like a week or two, right? Because that one was also huge, but I think only huge in Puerto Rico. Like other places, people I don't think really knew about it. But that's cool. I love having the whole international thing going. People from all around the world knowing about us.
Yeah, we had gotten a lot of like comments in Spanish.
Oh yeah, oh every comment on that
Yeah,
video
yeah, it was all in Spanish, and I didn't really pay attention to my Spanish class in high school, but we appreciated them, and so we had like some of our friends would translate, and one of our staff can speak a little Spanish, so yeah, that was cool.
Next up was the one, I don't know how much you want to comment on this, Exogenesis pilot film. This is the only one we don't have online, so this is the only one you can't Google and see.
Yeah, that one was made specifically for the Anime Expo. It was only to be premiered there and only shown there. So it was at the Anime Expo, and I thought the what do you call it, what is that word I'm looking for?
Reception?
Reception, yeah. The reception was pretty cool at the Anime Expo, and they're like, sometimes if you depending on which artists or the creators that were involved, if you watch their YouTube videos, you're gonna hear different takes on it. So I always kind of say that was like a rocky production.
Oh, well, all right. So if you're gonna keep it real,
keep it real.
Without giving it, original creators sometimes don't have visions exactly in line with
clash,
animation production teams, right? But that's completely normal. Like Batman the animated series looks different from Batman the comics, and so
I always give those examples too, right? It's like Disney stuff doesn't look anything.
It has to be reworked.
Books, right?
It has to be reworked for animation, and in the production process of that one, that led to some little clashes. At the end of the day, I think we did a pretty good job with what we had, though. And on a personal note, I don't say this on like I'm not calling anyone out or anything. On a personal note, just me as an animator that contributed to it, I wish that it was viewable somewhere, or even clips of it. I made an ending sequence for that one.
Yeah. That's a cool ending sequence.
Yeah, I really, really like that ending sequence, and we got a really good chibi artist that we know and have worked with a bunch of times. There's like a really like cute little girl dancing at the end there. I really like that ending. I wish at least the ending would be posted.
Yeah, all the chibi stuff actually got sold at the Anime Expo, like faster than everything else. Yeah.
I really like that character design. So I think there was actually a lot to like about that Exogenesis pilot. Bumps in the road, aside. After that, we did another commercial. We titled it The Game, but it was a Snipes clothing commercial. Snipes is a brand. I'm not really familiar with
it. It's a really huge brand.
I guess it's in Europe. So a European clothing brand.
It's not a brand. I guess it is a brand too, but it's like a store chain. It's similar to like what do you call it? Like it's like the Foot Locker.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Foot Locker in America, but it's
I know Rick Ross did the voiceover for it. Like it was a pretty kind of cool commercial. If you Google that,
it's a really cool commercial.
Snipes, Rick Ross, Day Art. Like if you Google that, I'm sure that'll come up somewhere. It was short. I think it was only like 15 or 20 seconds, but it was still pretty cool, I thought. I think then, scattered throughout, there's some things that we worked on that were really small or we can't talk about because they never got released. So I think time-wise, there's a little gap between this one and the next one I'm going to mention, but I think that was because there was a couple things that didn't get released or whatever.
It's like even though we did the whole production, but it was for, like we assisted someone else or something probably.
I think there's a lot of different things that popped up through the years and more to come, no doubt. But then I think the next big one was Sturgill Simpson's Sound and Fury, so the Netflix thing. So that was I feel like then that was kind of our first big break of like, okay, now that's not a little 20-second commercial. That's like a big thing that gets posted there on.
Yeah, that was pretty cool because that was on Netflix, and it was a really cool. Like it showed in the theater in New York.
Yeah, New York premiere and a Tokyo premiere in theaters.
Yeah, that's right. It was in the Toho.
And we got the people that we met on that was like, that's like lifelong. I'll remember it forever.
Yeah, because we got to go to Sturgill Simpson's concert. So that was really cool. Yeah. And of course, like we got to meet Sturgill Simpson, who was this amazing. He's an amazing artist and
also super respectful of artists. Like he did. He like I'm not saying this just because I worked with him and I'm trying to be nice. Like I if he was a terrible person, I would just skip over it and be like, and it was cool meeting him. But like I'm being 100% honest. Like the nicest guy ever, and like the amount of respect he gave the artists, and like no, you guys like tell me what your vision is like let's make sure you guys also put put your heart into this project. It was perfect. It was like the most perfect, person to work with. To be honest.
He's a really cool down to earth person.
Then a bunch of other stuff happened. I think I'm skipping something now, but the next thing on my list is actually just the weekend video. Was there something before that?
Before that, we worked on the Honda commercial.
Oh,
and that was only for
that
was only online.
Yeah,
and it was like this ASMR experience. It's actually really interesting. So if you haven't seen it, like check it out. Like I think you still can go to their website and check it out. But
if you type in Honda and then Dart, maybe something
Honda,
will pop up.
Or Honda ASMR or something like that. It's just because it's ASMR, that's just a cycled animation.
Uh-huh.
But so it's like
it was repeats. We made a handful of repeats.
Repeats that kind of go, but it's just an interesting idea.
Was there anything after that?
What else did we work on?
There was so in between. Then we, to be honest, went back and worked on a whole bunch of Japanese anime
stuff.
So we worked on multiple episodes of One Piece just over this last year, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Fire Force recently. So I know that then we spent quite a few months with that. Yeah. And then there was also Castlevania, I think, in that interim also. But so if I'm correct, the next one was probably the weekend video.
Yeah, after the Japanese productions.
Yeah.
The next would be the weekend video, which was really cool. We did
commentary. You were the director on that one.
Oh, we did Snow Child.
Yeah.
We did the music video for Snow Child, and of course, all the weekend's creative team are all really cool and just super. They are visionaries and they have just really cool ideas, and it was really great getting to work with them, and it was a really cool experience. Just kind of whenever we get any calls from major artists or anything, that's we're always just like, oh shoot, that's so cool, kind of got to get over our family.
Right, yeah.
And then just kind of reintroducing ourselves to the artist's music and everything too. So for a while, it's just everybody's just listening, just pressing play on all of his tracks, while we're working.
I realized I forgot one. We co-produced an episode of Super Science Friends.
Oh yes.
With Tin Man.
Yeah, it's a Canadian studio.
Tin Man is a Canadian animation studio, and one of their episodes of Super Science Friends, an online series, you can see that online too, was suddenly Japanese anime style. Yeah. So that was cool. And then the most recent thing that just came out was a Nike kind of commercial. It was called "It Was a Good Day," I guess.
Yeah, it was like a spot for the promotion of the new Jordan 4s that have come out now. So they come out at the end of August, and and that was really interesting because we got to collaborate with Fashion Figure Inc. and also Union LA, where I think you can only purchase the shoes at Union LA. And on their website, I think. Yeah. So that was really cool. That was really interesting.
I think that's about the list we got. But to be honest, that's a pretty long list. We just talked for a while, right? We're a new studio, only a few years old, and on top of contributing to world famous franchises, there's also this big old list of 100% self-produced stuff as well. So that's pretty cool.
It's really cool. We definitely have a really interesting run, and we're not stopping here, right? We're just kind of going.
Not at all. I think we're actually. But part of me saying this is I think we're too hard on ourselves, and me as well. Oh man, I want more. I want more. Did I make it yet? But sometimes you got to look at this list, and it's we're on our way. We're on our way. Maybe. Yeah. I'm thinking it. All right, so that's our list of what we've done so far. Check it out. Check out any of those things if you haven't before. And once again, if you have any topics for future episodes, let us know.
Yeah, please put them in the comments below.
Shtajio. See you guys next time.